Hi guys. This is me documenting the first day of my creator journey. I've been making videos for, I'd say around 4 months, but I've only had this camera for a little bit and I'm learning how to use it. It seems like I have all the pieces together to make content. I've been a consumer of content since I got my first iPad, probably at the age of 14. That would be 5, 6 years ago. I just turned 19 November 2nd, and turning 19, it's been a self-discovery journey of interocepting. I realized that in my head, I'm alone, and whatever I'm going to think up here is going to come down and happen in reality. It's the thing that you can't stop telling people about, and what you get most excited about, and what you do as soon as you get home, that is what you are channeling. That could be bad or it could be good. For the last little bit, I've been doing it for the bad. I've had an addiction to smoking weed and mindless scrolling. But one of my favorite quotes is, "Make your why power so strong that it overwhelms your desire for instant gratification." That really stuck with me. Even a year ago, it stuck with me hard. But for some reason, I never took it to truth. But now that the world and my day and my week and my month and my year and my decade, my future is in these hands. Nobody else's. I work for someone else, and I'm unhappy about it. But that's a good thing, because I know that I'm worth more than $18 an hour. And I know I work harder than $18 an hour. But if you don't stand up and make the decision to be extra and to be more than just an NPC being a bare minimum, then your life and your week is going to be controlled by somebody else. You're going to work a certain amount of hours per week at whatever person's time and on their schedule, and you're a cog in the machine and you're a slave to the machine. A paycheck is just a distraction from your dream. Of course, you can get paid, have a job of doing what you absolutely love, but I know that I've been put on this earth to do my own thing and create something special. What that might be, we'll find out. But I have interests, I have passions, and I have good traits, approaching good habits. I have the technology, I have the urge and the eager. I got put into a private school at a young age. They taught me about peace, love, unity, and virtues, self-expression. These are all things that I carry with me today. I feel like I'm unlike a lot of other people, but it's time to break away. My friend Zane, he's broken away. He goes to bed at 7 p.m. and wakes up at 3 a.m. and hits the gym before some people even go to bed. That's a winner. We do ice baths, but he can do them alone. He has self-discipline, but he knows what he needs to do. Like, people like that, once you've found your drive and your passion, doing the monotonous things is not so monotonous. Like, once you've started, it's like you can't stop. I'm trying to get addicted to self-improvement. I know it's going to start with today and tomorrow and on Thursday and Friday and then weeks and years from now, and it might not even kick off until 5 or 10 years ago or from now. But learning to speak into this camera and share my thoughts and put it out into the universe is what's going to help me and ultimately help others. So I'm happy, but I know it's gonna take a lot of fucking grinding, and I might still be at my dishwashing job for another year. I hope not, but until I break out, it's gonna be the small things. Like, one diagram from The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy blew my mind. It's so simple, but it makes so much sense. It's it's a it's the trajectory of a plane, and the plane, if it gets set off task just a hair, but goes off long enough, it's going to end up in a completely different state, completely different province from where it was originally trying to go. Even if you're just knocked off just this much, yes, life is going to knock you around, but if you keep on following that way, then you're going to be way far off, and you're going to have a thick tree trunk to dig when you're trying to delete these old habits. I think that once you find it, it should be a straight line. Yes, you're going to have some ups and some downs, but it's got to be a straight line. The fastest point to where you're trying to go is a straight line. But I understand that it's not going to be easy, and a creator journey, you never heard of anybody who didn't go all in, and I'm trying to go fucking all in. Like, I know what I love. I know who I am. I know that I'm special. Why waste it working for somebody else with a bunch of fucking losers who have no desires? Like I'm hearing on this podcast is working for somebody else and, being in a dead-end job or whatever. It'll get you paid, but most importantly, it'll open your eyes to the misery in yourself, but also the misery in others. And you can intercept in that way. That's when your time is still your time, and you're not just a dead man on the clock, Another day, another dollar. Shut up. Like, my friend Everett Schmuland, he, from day one, he was born in Thailand and came to Kelowna and found a passion for football. His dad played football, and he that's how he self-identified. His brother played football, so does he, and he looked up to his dad and to his brother and always tried to chase a better version of himself. Yes, he was self-deprecating and unconfident, but since he followed hard work every day he became a leader and doing extra, and now he's a huge fucking beast because he's suffered the monotonous tasks of going to the gym at 6 a.m. every fucking morning and then 6 p.m. every night and going to bed early. And he's gotten so far ahead of the competition that it's insane. He's 19 years old and he looks like a 25-year-old alpha male, and it's all because up here. That's one thing I admire about you, Everett. Um, you inspire me. You and my friend Zane inspire me, and I want to be in the upper echelon of attitude like you both. You don't find those kind of people often, but I've been blessed to, and it's those two people that I hold very closely, even though we don't even need to talk that often. Your actions and your attitude has inspired me, and I use it now in my life daily. But this can't be all the talk. It can't be all talk, because talk is cheap, but action is expensive. You know, this camera was expensive. This DJ shit was expensive, but it's worth it. Getting off track here, but let's make it fucking happen.